Hello everyone, so we are back at 55th and Church Avenue tonight for the Kamani Gray Vigil, Brooklyn protest. Don't believe there will be a march tonight, however we're just hanging out here on the corner, showing that there's a presence here. There should be some more folks trickling in as the night goes on. So I just thought I'd show you all what's going on right now. I'm just lighting up the candles again for tonight. And see what happens. Hopefully we'll have some good discussion like last night. Just so everyone knows, last night there was about a 10-minute chat lag. I don't know if it's going to be like that tonight. The chat hasn't really been working since we've been out here. I don't know if it's just the area or whatnot. The AV seems to be alright, so we'll see. Oh, I guess it is working. Hi, Chris. How are we doing? No 10-minute chat lag tonight, I guess.
Yeah, I just did like the poster side. Right, but who she went to? Maybe they get it to come to.
We miss you, Chris, just to let you know, in case you were wondering.
Oh, he's in, okay, 125 Park. Oh, that new print spot that he got that's over there?
So there's been discussion tonight of a mural that's going to be painted here for Kamani, which I think will be awesome. I'm really excited about that. Hopefully the work on the mural will start and finish by the end of the week.
Oh, okay. So, alright, so we're going to, okay, so I'm going to go to the one park there and find out. Oh, okay, I know which one. That's the new one there. Okay. Alright, Frank, so if anything, I'll talk to you later. Kevin? Alright, Kevin. Alright, got you. Alright. Right. That's one of them, and the other one is the constable doesn't come.
Just want to say hi to everybody that's coming in. We're at 55th and Church Avenue again tonight for the Kamani Gray Vigil and Brooklyn protest. We are here doing another discussion and speak out just like last night. I don't think there will be a march tonight. However, things always change, so we'll keep you informed and up to date on that. Hi, Gift Piece. Thank you. Of course. It's important that we're out here and we show a presence, and that's what's been going on here. Some of the community members are here, and I'm just going to have a little chat and discuss moving forward out here. I've been told that there will be a mural being painted here this week for Kamani, right here on this wall, on the corner of 55th and Church, which I think is pretty awesome. I'm really excited to see how that works out. Lauren and I are leaving on Friday, so we won't be able to be here for the unveiling of it, but hopefully one of the other streamers might be able to make it out here, or we could see some pictures. Right now everyone's lighting the candles. No 10-minute chat lag tonight. I am so happy for that. Last night the chat lag was horrible. Seems to be working out alright tonight. So far. Keep my fingers crossed. For those of you who didn't watch last night or didn't get a chance to see the archive, check out the archives. Some really awesome interviews last night and discussions with some of the community members here, some of the members of the community that were here the night Kamani was murdered by the NYPD. Got some really interesting information, and a lot of the truth came out last night, and had the record set straight. So when you get a chance at some point, definitely watch that archive.
But this is history about like being minority in general. Remember, this behavior was going on for years now. If you come from down south like Alabama and a cop stop you, don't even try to reach for your license or anything. Wait until they approach you and you act, because if you try to act like you're reaching for something, they just shoot you, and that's it.
Absolutely. So especially down south, that was good old boys.
Exactly. So it's the same thing they bring into New York now. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah, preemptive force. Oh, that person could possibly commit a crime, so let's just do something horrible to them before they do, even if they're not planning on committing a crime. Gotta love the NYPD for that. They're a bunch of terrorists and fascists. Unless you guys stop talking, I might have spoke too soon about the chat lag. So for those of you who's interested in chatting or relaying messages to me or have any questions, you can tweet at us. It's at JAK_NLAUREN on Twitter. That's at JAK_NLAUREN on Twitter. You can follow us and tweet at us if you have any questions or have any information for us. It'd be great. We always appreciate the followers. We like to keep people informed on the real news and the truth and what's going on in this community, as well as Lauren and I's travels other places. We're going to Texas this Friday to join up with the KXL blockaders and organize some actions out there, sure coinciding and surrounding Obama's public decision that I believe will be made on April 21st about the KXL pipeline, and we all know what he's going to do about that. He's going to push that through. He doesn't give a shit. Too much money involved. So it'll definitely get heated out there, I'm sure. But right now we're just standing on the corner of 55th and Church. Some of the community members lighting candles here. This is Sandy here, and she's a sweetheart that we got to talk a lot to last night. You can check out the archives for that interview. She was actually one of the members that was present the night Kamani was shot, and had some really interesting information to give us about what happened that night and the police, the NYPD's actions. So definitely check out that archive. For those of you who can't see, the candles are shaped in the form of a heart, and Kamani's initial, KG, for Kamani Gray. I think it's really awesome. It's really pretty.
Well, what else life is doing? Whatever is good to be in your household. You know, this is the same thing. What you doing out here? What do you mean? I live in this neighborhood. I'm allowed to walk. I'm not supposed to walk the street now? It's like they stopped me in Pennsylvania. I'm coming back from visiting my mom, and I'm on Route 1. Got 2 tickets because I talk action black. So I said, like, listen, why are you stopping me? Did I have, can we have a driver's license? I said, why are you stopping me? Did I broke the law? Why are you stopping me? You know, and then I got frisky with them. I said, you know, okay, I know what this is.
Police presence seems to be a little bit lower than last night. I've seen a couple undercovers, but as you can see, the corner across the street is not occupied like by a bunch of pigs like it was last night. There was cops everywhere last night. Oh, and I think Jack Boyle is shaking my shoulders. Hello, Jack. Good. It's good to see you.
Same here.
How we doing?
Hey, Jose. How are you?
This is Jack Boyle, longtime activist and good friend of mine on the scene here. Came out to show solidarity for Kamani Gray. We're on the corner of 55th and Church right now for the Kamani Gray Vigil. Community members are lighting the candles right now, and slowly people are starting to show up. I was just informed a little while ago that a mural will actually be painted here this week on the wall for Kamani, which I'm really excited about. So that should be interesting to see how that looks when it's done. And for those of you who are interested in chatting, it seems like the chat is not working again. The chat does not want to work out here in East Flatbush. I can't figure out why, considering the hotspot service works fine. So you can tweet at us. Follow us on Twitter. It's at JAK_NLAUREN on Twitter. And you can tweet at us if you have any questions, concerns, any information that's relevant to this, or anything else that you want to tweet at us, or any information about the audio video. Hello, Kayla.
Hello.
How we doing, darling?
Good.
How we doing, Michael? What's up?
How you know his name's Michael?
Because I met you two before a couple times, remember? When we were on the march together?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you were chanting, leading all the chants? How we doing, darling?
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh!
It's a hectic day.
She had to go to an event tonight. She was actually, we were busking yesterday in the subway, and she was invited to...
You say in the subway? On the platform?
Yeah, on the platform. Bedford Avenue. It's a really good spot to busk and play music. And a woman gave her a card and asked her to sing at an event tonight where a bunch of bougie women were going to be. It was like a strong woman, an entrepreneur event, and the woman said, you know, I want you to come and sing this and that. You'll be able to get some good publicity for your music and your channel for live stream and all that. And she's going to go over there and speak about here and the Brooklyn protest and Kamani Gray and bring air to that to all those bougie motherfuckers. So it should be interesting.
Where's the event?
177 in Varick. 177 Varick Street.
In Brooklyn?
In Manhattan.
In Manhattan? Oh, there.
Lower West Side.
Oh, okay. Lower downtown.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told the judge, I said I wasn't going to put on because
Christine says big kiss for Jack Boyle.
Which Christine is that?
Florida.
Hi, Christine. How are you? Big kiss. Christine
Fitzgibbon.
Fitzgibbon.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
She, definitely.
She's awesome. Awesome sauce. And yes, yay for Lauren.
Can I, meaning I think it's known. You and Lauren are flying out Friday.
Yeah, it's known. I've said it a few times. Yeah, we fly out Friday. We get into Texas at 5 o'clock, and then we're getting a ride to the KXL camp.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah.
You took care of that today.
Yes.
And
We found a ride.
Now that that's done, you should delete your phone number. That way.
I know, right?
Yeah.
When we get back, I'm gonna. Not that it really
no,
but I'm gonna delete it.
Just the fact 3,000 people might try to call you at the same time.
I can't do that.
That alone would
drive me insane.
Is reason to delete your number.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna do that.
Things are. I haven't been out here since. Well, Tuesday last week, so like 8 nights, I guess, or today's Wednesday. Yeah, 8 nights back, and just walked a bit from the number 2 on Nostrand, and then got on the bus.
Oh, you took the
walked
bus.
a bit, and then got on the bus, and it's clearly different 8 nights later. They're not.
Last night there was tons of cops out here.
I saw a video, one of Jose's videos.
Yeah.
And so.
Last night there was tons of cops.
Yeah.
But tonight there's nobody. No cops. Which is nice.
That's what I'm getting at. And I haven't been here in a bit, and seeing this video today and seeing the presence that was actually here, but meaning all along Church Avenue.
Cops everywhere.
When I first got out of the train, the subway on Nostrand and Church Avenue station stop,
right.
There was a number of NYPD on that corner there. But all throughout, coming over here, they're not around.
No, they're nowhere to be seen tonight, which is kind of nice. And last night they were out here. A lot of the community members were out here last night. A lot of the youth were out here, and they were out here across the street harassing the kids.
Yeah,
16-year-old kids. These kids are just having a good time, not doing anything wrong.
In their faces.
And
they were in their faces.
They were coming across the street every 2 seconds and bothering these kids. So come on, give me a break, man. And one of the community members, Sandy, that we were talking to last night, was making a reference to how, in Crown Heights, where all the Jewish community is, just making a reference to how, those kids are out in the street all day, all night, and they don't harass them. Of course not. Of course. It's just disgusting.
And I'm really, I'm going to guess and assume, because we don't hear of them with the stop and frisk in Crown Heights, meaning,
no, we don't.
Meaning, and not to point at any community, but meaning, it seems, meaning I don't see it done, where I am in Manhattan, I don't see stop and frisk.
No, absolutely not. I mean, I've gotten...
Did you stream? Talking?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I'm bullheaded. How you guys doing tonight?
This is Fatima, everyone.
I'm going to have a silent protest.
Silent protest.
I'm a bad girl.
Well, she's a badass, and she has some badass children that are going to be badass little radicals. Kids are
I
adorable.
watched meaning you and Lauren live on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
I was
Sunday was
here
crazy.
and I didn't.
Sunday was insane.
Yeah. What would be your estimation of how many people actually marched?
200 to 300,
So okay.
and then there was like 1,000 police officers, as always.
Branding me as a chief.
Yeah, Sunday was pretty awesome. Hi, Ruby. What are you two doing? You beating each other up? No? No? Yeah, I saw you. My radicals of the future. You like my gloves? They match your purple hat.
Because she didn't, first of all, she didn't understand that. So I
Well, what is that, a hood here?
The hijab.
What is it called?
Well,
Well, it's really pretty.
That you're refusing me a ticket. On the basis that you saw me come out of the bathroom. Only that basis. I said, this is
Oh, we got our first cop across the street finally. They're sitting on the corner right there behind that red car. Now that they see people are out here, I'm sure they'll start coming. Oh, we got another one right here. All right, well, I guess the cops are coming out. Surprise, surprise. Can't even have a damn vigil. These cops have some nerve. They murdered a 16-year-old kid. They have some nerve even showing their faces on this corner. The chat seems to be working fine all, but last night it had like a 10-minute lag, so I don't know if it's going to continue to work fine. So if you can, you just follow us on Twitter at JAK_NLAUREN. It's at Jack_NLauren, and you can tweet at us and get all live updates, live tweets about upcoming events, about the Brooklyn protest, Kamani Gray Vigil, and marches, and so on and so forth. And the KXL Blockade soon. Lauren and I will be going there Friday. What's up with Lauren? Lauren is actually at an event tonight at Varick Street. We were busking yesterday in the subway, and a woman came up to her and gave her her card and asked her to come perform at some bougie woman entrepreneur event tonight where a bunch of like rich women were going to be, and the woman said that you can come perform, you'll be the only performer, you can give publicity to your music and your amazing voice and to your independent media channel, and she's going to go there and talk about our channel, her music, and Kamani Gray, and bring air to this situation. She's in Lower West Side tonight. She got invited yesterday to the bougie event.
What are you talking about on here?
A bunch of different things.
Like what?
Kamani Gray for one. People are asking about Lauren because, like you, they're like, "Oh, where's Lauren? Where's Lauren?"
Can I ask you questions?
Yeah. It's like a chat here.
What's the last question? Actually, I have a question for you.
All right. So Fatima is asking if anyone here has a question for her. Could be in regards to Kamani Gray and the Brooklyn protest, her participation in activist career, or anything else you guys want to ask her. She is willing to field some questions right now. Yeah, especially since we're leaving on Friday. Somebody else needs to do this out here. Yeah, when we were here on Sunday, we had about, I think, 800 people watching.
Yeah?
Yeah. Right now we have
All right, so
200
guys,
people on here.
If you was tuned in on Sunday, I was the crazy woman with the red hat and the long black hair that was trying to choke RCP. They came out here with their own agenda to sell their newspapers and their shirts to make a profit off this young man's death.
She's talking about RCP, everyone, Revolutionary Communist
RCP.
Party.
Make sure everything just goes, but I'm talking about RCP. But they came out here. I'm not saying I disagree with everything they're saying, but it's a commonplace for everything.
Well, they're pushing their agenda.
Yeah, they really pushing the papers, and this shit is like this. If we could all come out here and sell papers and stuff like that, everybody's in need of some type of resources, but not off of child's death. We had to watch a mother bury their child last weekend, and that was the most saddest thing I've ever seen. A mother try to pull a son.
You're getting
out
love.
the casket.
People are like, I love that woman.
I love you too.
But yeah, if you want to tell us a little about how the past week has been, what went on at the funeral and all that, if you want to talk about that, it's up to you.
It's been a
crazy. Well, it's supposed to be 3 weeks this Saturday we've been out here. It's been a crazy journey, you know. It took about a good week to bury Kamani. We came out here with the story was just fresh, where people was trying to paint Kamani to be a gangster or a criminal, and the news media was painting him out to be, you know, some type of person that deserves to get shot by the police, you know. So we had to come out here to really investigate the story for ourselves, because you can't believe what the media say. You know, I believe what the community said before the media. The community said that there was no gun, so I believe that there was no gun, you know. How many, this young child got shot 3 times in the back. You know, if you got shot 3 times in the back, how could you gonna put in a gun? You understand me? How could you be gonna point your gun if you get shot 3 times in the back, and the first shot was in the knee, and he was begging for his life? You know, these officers want to dig up our background all the time. This officer, Marana Cordova, had 5 civil lawsuits against them, and one of them was for, you know, putting evidence in excessive force. You know, we don't want to pick on the police and, you know, just keep saying that, you know, that we just picking on them. It's a statistic. It's a story. I'm going to show you a paper. Let me show you a paper. I know most of you guys got this paper, but since Amadou Diallo, this has been 228 deaths. 21 people died in New York City last year. You have babies on here. You understand me? This has to go. Police brutality has to go. It really has to go. I want to show you who Kamani was. If people don't know who Kamani was, this is who he was. Okay? He was a child. He didn't deserve to lose his life. A mother should not bury their children. You know. And we have to give it up for the youth streamers, you know, the underdogs that's been over here filming, because they tell the real story, the people's story. You know, Kamani Gray did not have a gun. You know, he went to school every day and traveled an hour and a half to Midtown every day. His principal wrote a letter saying that he was the best student and he wanted to be something in life. You know, the police took his future away. So remember Kamani Gray. If you can't come out here, brothers and sisters in the struggle, and come out every night at 7 o'clock to support the community and support the people who are still coming out, to do that. You know, you have to take this child and imagine if he was yours. He could have been your brother, your sister, your uncle, your next door neighbor. You know, our children shouldn't be dying from this police nonsense. So I'm out here for Kamani Gray, and I will never ever forget this young man. I will never forget this young man. I don't know who came to the funeral, but this is his, you know, what do these things called again? Obituary? Obituary.
Yeah.
And
something like that.
It's crazy because you had, up until his birth, in 16 years. The saddest part about the wake is when we had to see Mrs. Gray try to pull her son out of the coffin.
What did she try to pull her son out of the coffin?
Yes, and she kept saying, "Get up, Kiki, let's go, Kiki. Get up, Kiki, let's go, Kiki, let's go, let's go." And I went in the bathroom and cried like a baby. You know, I don't want people to get it twisted. It wasn't no riot out here, man. The police was telling people that we couldn't protest peacefully. They were pushing people, locking people up, and people said, you know what, F that. It's time to take it to the streets. You know, when do we sit up here and really say F that and get some justice? They're not going to give it to us. We have to get the justice. You know, police brutality, it got to go. Stop and frisk got to go. The year 2012, there was 85% African Americans and Latinos, you know, stop and frisk. It ain't cool. You know, even myself on February 10th, I was beat up by the police. Supposedly got arrested for resisting arrest, but what was I getting arrested for? A traffic violation, which I never got a traffic ticket for. I suffered a miscarriage. My knee is twisted. My back is twisted. So when you've been through police brutality, it affects you a different way. And I'm on it. I'm not going nowhere. It's going to be summertime. Me and Jose is going to have some beach chairs out here. Get a grill, and we're going to do it up just before Kamani Gray people, okay? I love y'all.
Thank you, Fatima.
Fatima!
Fatima.
Even in the school system.
You think Kayla would want to talk on the channel?
Kayla, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't play around. Actually, stop. Michael, stop. Go back. Go back.
Yeah, you want to tell me some about what's been going on out here, honey?
That the cops been killing our people, and we're trying to get them to stop. And we're protesting a lot so we can make them stop.
How do you like marching? How does it make you feel to march?
Good.
Good?
Because we get to express ourselves.
Do you think the police was wrong or right for what they did? Come on.
I think they're wrong.
Why do you think they're wrong? Stop.
Because they killed our people for no reason.
And what would you like to see done about this?
Justice.
What's justice to you?
Back to you on that one.
All right, we'll come back to you on that one. Come, Michael.
What? Hold on, Kayla.
Kayla, come.
What were some of the chants that you liked on Sunday?
The chants are like, no justice, no peace. What did you like?
I like the one that
They just put a car right there, and they have their car.
they say get back, we say fight back. Get back, fight back. Get back, fight back.
What about this one? Wake up, we want freedom, freedom. Cause he's crooked and freedom.
At home, instead of saying the curses, I said wake up, freedom, freedom. Cause these Dunkin' Donuts cops, freedom.
Hey, say it again. Say it again.
Let me hear that one more time, Kayla. Come on.
Wake up, we need freedom, freedom. Tell these Dunkin' Donuts cops we don't need them, freedom.
Hey,
Yeah, you want to say something? Go ahead.
The cops wasn't out until they have gone shooting out here. I think they wake up, that's not freedom, that's the dirty eye. Cool, wake up, we need freedom, this ugly little cop, freedom.
Hey.
Stupid cop, stupid, cool.
So this is Michael, and the young girl that spoke before him, his name is Kayla.
This is Miss Rosa and Martin
By the
Luther
way.
King over here.
Exactly.
Can I say something?
Exactly.
I say something else.
Yeah, go ahead.
These cops all everywhere. They try to shoot people. They want some freedom. They want to be bad. They want to put everybody in jail.
They want to put everybody in jail?
Yeah.
Why?
You know why?
Why?
The cops don't like jail.
On the internet.
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah.
No, wait.
No. You guys got to take turns. Take turns. Let her go, and then you can go again, okay?
Police brutality has to end. If we can't make it end, it's somehow we have to make it end.
Yeah? What do you think we could do to make police brutality end,
If
Kayla?
protesting can't work, then we probably had to take a bullet to bullet and shoot them.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whoa. Easy. Kayla, can I ask you a question? How old are you?
8.
8? And how do you know about all these things like police brutality?
Because I be hearing it on the news, Facebook, and stuff.
Yeah?
And I be coming out here like
I know, I see you out here every day. You don't have any other chants that you like, that you can remember?
yes.
Like what?
There's some bullies with the badges, punks with badges. There's some cops with the badges, punks with badges.
You are so smart. Everybody thinks you're so smart, Kayla. What about you, Michael? What do you think about police brutality, Michael?
Wait. The police brutality is horrible.
Police brutality is horrible? It is great that these kids know
It's bad.
as much as they know, but it really is just horrible that they have to know these things. Alright, yeah, you guys need to behave or else I can't keep putting you on the camera. Yeah, go ahead. We'll take turns, okay? I'll go back and forth. You guys got to be nice, though.
The cops is trying to do bad stuff.
They're trying to do bad stuff?
Yes. The cops don't listen to people.
No?
Why? They don't want to listen to people. They want to listen to lawyers. The lawyers, the lawyers won't tell them what to do. And that's what sad. They say they have to put a bullet on him. They put a bullet on somebody, you have to put a bullet back. Bullet to a bullet.
What do we think, Kayla?
Police brutality
Has to end, right? And how do we do that? By marching and chanting. What else?
Expressing ourselves.
Hold on, Michael. Let Kayla speak.
And
What about educating ourselves? What do you think about that? You think that's a good way to end police brutality?
yeah.
And end the cops' intimidation on us?
If you be smarter enough, you could say like words that is not like that, but just
Like knowing our rights? Knowing what the cops aren't and are allowed to do?
yeah.
Is that something good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the cops say that he had a gun, but which I don't believe
Mhm.
that he had a gun. If he had a gun, what is the right protocol to do? You know the protocol. The cops know the protocol. They need to do it instead of stop killing people.
Exactly. They shouldn't have to kill people to disarm them, right? Yeah, it's your turn. Go ahead, Michael. No, don't laugh. Be nice.
Why do cops do nothing for the people? Cops, why are they shooting people for?
I don't know. You don't know why they're shooting people either?
I do.
Yeah, why?
They shoot the people so they get freedom, not people.
So they'll have the freedom and not the people?
No.
That's what you said?
Yes. And why cops have to do justice for people? Cops, though, the cops is more better. The cops told me that they're more better than the people. I said no, they're not. I'm smart.
Right.
Not smart.
All right, 1 second. Let Kayla have a turn.
Ever.
No, you got... We got to let Kayla have a turn or else the camera's done.
People.
Let Kayla go, Michael. You want to call your mama over here? Hey. Hey, let Kayla have a turn, Michael. Come on. Come on. People want to see you guys take turns. That's what people want to see. All right, camera goes away. Come on, Kayla. Let Kayla go. All right, here. Michael, you get a turn in a second, okay?
People try to come here and protest, but the police is trying to let them don't protest.
Why don't you think the police are letting people protest?
Because they think whatever they're doing is wrong, but it's really not.
And can I ask you, do you know what some of your rights are?
To express ourselves.
Right.
And stand up for people.
And stand up for people. And
promise that be their voices.
right. And what do you think about the NYPD? Do you trust them? Do you trust cops? No, why not?
Because what they're doing right now, killing people, that's no way I'm going to trust them.
Right. If they keep killing people, how can you trust them?
Yeah. Like they say, what you call it? Imani Gray had a gun, which I will believe the community before the cops because they killed all these other people. I won't trust them.
Good. How do you think that the cops can make people trust them?
By showing them their rights.
By giving them their rights?
Yeah, and showing them what they could do what they could try to do for us. And save us instead of killing us.
Right, because cops are supposed to protect people, right?
Yeah.
And do you feel protected by the cops, Kayla? No? How do they make you feel?
Sad.
Sad?
That's why I'm scared because like when you say NYPD KKK, I'm thinking about the KKK from back in the days, like they're gonna hurt us like the KKK back in the day.
And what do you think that the cops? Do you think the cops make you feel safe? No, they don't make you feel safe.
No, they don't even make me feel at home.
They don't make you feel at home?
No.
They just make you feel sad?
Yeah, this is not a part of my world too.
All right, Michael, it's your turn. I'm going to go back to Kayla. So,
Blah, blah,
Michael,
blah, blah,
hold
blah.
on. I got a question for you. Do the cops make you feel safe?
No.
No? How do they make you feel? Sad?
Angry.
Angry? Why do they make you angry?
That they be mean, hate killing people, kill people.
And what'd you say? They're hateful?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They be hateful.
Why do you think they hate people so much?
You know why? That they want whatever they want to do. God don't have to do whatever they want. God made them so. God made them.
I'll tell you in a second, Paige.
God made them. You know why? That we all brother and sister. Everybody's all brothers and sisters. Even the cops.
What's in there?
Spit box.
Ew. Can't show anybody that. Do you have anything else you want to say, Kayla?
Oh, the one.
Oh, well then you got to keep talking. You can't keep looking down.
The cop just has to do every day make me angry. They just arresting
What's
people.
one thing they do that makes you angry?
The one thing to do is to arrest people. Last time I saw them arrest people. Last time
Why
in
do
the
they arrest
street.
people for? What they do? What do people do?
Nothing,
right?
Yeah, nothing. And I don't know why they don't do nothing. That they want their freedom. We don't care our freedom. So we meet our life. We meet our soul. We meet everything of our life.
You know, it's crazy because me and Jose, right? We were from here last night. We was trying to get home, right? You know, activists is not going to sit around and just see certain things happen. So we're driving down Atlantic. No, we're driving on Howard Avenue. We see the police stuck in between the cars like this. You know, and people,
This is last night?
yeah, they stuck in between the cars like this on Howard, and they're pulling people over with their flashlights. You know, just harassing people for no reason. So we all just jumped out the car. You know, Jose has a CPU jacket on, so he jumped out, and we said, "Listen to me. You can't watch. What you're doing is wrong." And we're like, and I swear to God, we got order cops to leave from the corner. There was like, and the people in the community was coming out. They wanted to know. They was happy that we was there. They was like, "Oh my God, you guys need to come more often. These cops are harassing us. As soon as you drive past, they want to give you a ticket." And there was one car who had tents and saw us out there filming, and the cops told them to come, like to get pulled over. They went, "Arr!" and they left. I was like, "Yes, run!" but and then after that, we left from there. I started driving on Atlantic Avenue. We saw the DTs just jump out the car, right? Go into a regular bodega store, pull a young brother out the store because he had an open container. How did you know he had an open container? Did you see it from 5 blocks away? They're just really harassing people because they have to do nothing but fill their ticket quota. And I think that's the reason why they're harassing us, because their captors put so much pressure on them to give us tickets and to meet that certain quota, and we have to be affected by that. It's not cool that you're walking down the block and the police is hiding in between cars and trapping you to commit a crime. That is called entrapment. You know, it's crazy. And we were just so disgusted because we just want to leave and just go straight home. Police everywhere, doing so much violations to the human family. And it's crazy. You got to speak up. You got to do something about it.
Matt.
You got to start filming the police. You got to, you know, you can save somebody's life. Your phone, your camera, your iPad, whatever.
We live in the age of technology. They can't just beat people in dark alleys anymore and expect to get away with it.
Guys, I don't know if you got this app. And I advocated for it.
Oh yeah, here it comes. Question real quick before you bring out that app,
Yeah.
though. People are asking what school Kamani went to.
He went to a school in Midtown. The name I can't tell you. I really don't know, and I'm sorry. I'll find out tomorrow if I can. He went to a school in Midtown, not even in the Flatbush area. He traveled an hour and a half every day because he wanted a better type of schooling. And he was doing so great. He was making a project for the school and everything. He was a great student, and the principal was so hurt, and the teacher was so hurt that, you know, they lost their student. So he was very different. He had dreams. He had goals. You know, he wanted a chance. He wanted a future. This is the app I'm talking about. It's called Stop and Frisk Watch. You press it, you can record, listen, and report the police.
And how does this work?
You know, if you see the police, you press record. If you do something wrong, see you. You record it, right? And if they try to take your phone, snatch it, it drops or it breaks, look, like it stopped, right? And it goes straight to New York City Liberty Unit, and they can't do nothing about it.
So it doesn't get recorded to the phone. It actually gets recorded and uploaded to a server at New York City's
New York City Liberty Unit. It goes straight to them, so they can like try to harass you, get your phone. You know how many times I recorded the police before this app came out, and they locked me up, took my video away from me and erased it? Now you can't do that. You get smarter than you.
Fuck the cops.
And I'm gonna show you guys.
Oh, yes, please. I want to show people.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're talking about your tattoo, right? Tell me you're talking about your tattoo.
It says
Yes.
FNYPD. You know, I just don't like them. So I wear it proudly on my face
I'm going to get
every day.
a little shot of it
See?
real quick.
Ah!
My favorite tattoo I've ever seen, FNYPD. I love that.
Yeah, that says fuck.
And that's on her face. She can't hide it, and they can't hide.
Shit, I know how to hide it sometimes. I can wear a decaf. I used to cover my face. But I'm not trying to hide it, because that's how I just feel about them. Fuck them. Look at them. They just pulled them out of nowhere. Fuck you.
Yeah, Kamani was a very smart kid. Yeah, it's a stop and frisk app.
Let's just off the car.
It's a stop and frisk app. Oh wow, a whole van of cops just got here.
This is what they do. This is what they do.
I know. I just want to make sure everybody else knows that they're here.
I probably would like to harass them every time I see them, because that's what they do to us.
That whole van of pigs. Whole van of pigs. Where'd your kids go?
They're going to the bathroom.
Oh, they went to the bathroom? I gotta finish talking to Kayla. People were loving that. I just wanted to ask. I don't know where they are.
They're in the bus?
I think they're in the bus in Brooklyn.
They're in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if anyone was down there.
Yeah.
In that area.
Yes, it's a stop and frisk app. The way it works, you can download it. I believe it's free. Hold on.
1 in 10. 1 arrest, 10 tickets. What they told you yesterday, 1 in 10? 1 arrest and 10 tickets?
A little brother or cousin or someone you care about, a child, 16, 15, 14, you know, that young child was shot 3 times in the back. And you guys come in a Cadillac with a big open and coming out the car for what? Can you bring Kamani back? Can you just kind of lock him up instead of shooting him? This parent freaker should be ashamed that being a little boy with his first shoot. It's not so crazy. How can you represent that princess? How can you? You don't have a heart to even say nothing. And I was told that y'all trained to shoot since you're mad. You're trained to shoot somebody in the heart and kill them? How many tickets did you give out? I know your captain says that, you know, to reach that corner.
This is description. Suspicious bulge.
I got a suspicious bulge.
Wearing clothes of disguise, usually used in the commission of crime. What the fuck is that? I think you're the ones that have those disguise on.
So we got about 10 cops out here that just showed up. Oh, this douchebag is back.
Oh, that's the. Oh,
What's
yeah.
his name? Do you know his name?
I forgot his name. I got his name on recording it. Yeah, he was talking with us yesterday.
I know, the police are absolutely ridiculous. The team is across the street giving it to the cops.
What's crime, man? Why y'all even standing? How long ago y'all left your captain? Like a year ago? 6 months ago?
He got a baby face, so he definitely just joined.
No, they're part of the Impact unit. They're on training right now, field training. They come out here and train people of colors, and it's like this is a training ground for them.
So is this right? We got 2 cops on the corner of every corner in this intersection? Does that seem like what it looks like?
Wow, I didn't even notice that.
Out of nowhere. Alright, so they just dropped off 10 cops out of nowhere. There's only a few of us out here, a few of the local community members, some of the youth. And there's 2 cops across the street on that corner, 2 cops on that corner, 2 cops on that corner, and 2 right here. For nobody. For nothing.
So power, it shows their weakness.
No, God forbid they give people time to fucking grieve and heal. No, they come out here and rear their ugly fucking head when people are trying to fucking grieve. Thank you, Matt, for the love. Some of the youth out here paying respects to Kamani. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to take a moment to archive. I want to keep the youth interview footage short so you guys can watch it later. Spread the word, though, about the interviews. I'd love for people to see them. Give me about 10-15 seconds, and we'll be right back up. We've been bouncing around between like 200 and 600.
Well, I remember on Sunday.
Sunday we had like 1,000, I think.
I heard you saying, yeah.
Which is great.
Yes.